She was so ready. It was insane. Good evening, friends. How you be? Yes. Oh, good evening. I've been waiting. I have been waiting for you my whole life. XD. I lost what I was looking for. This. Jesse, how the hell have you been, buddy? What is going on, homie? Are you back to playing yet? What's the deal, bro? Is it your wedding? Hey, yo, what up? Wait, I don't want this. Hello? Calling people, helping people finish booking my upcoming wedding? When's your wedding, buddy? When's the wedding, my guy? That's exciting. September 22nd. Ooh. Ooh. That's super exciting. Okay. You dropped Super Genesis and SSF? I didn't see that. That's insane. That's pretty good, man. Officially done with undergrad? Congrats, man. Took you 3 Uber Mavens. It's not bad. That's not too shabby. That Gravecraft got me $130. That's also not too shabby. Triple Fracture is pretty nice. Yeah, you made some cool stuff. What am I building now? I recently made Explode BV, and I've been playing that, and that's been a lot of fun. But I want to test something out today for a YouTube video, so I'm on my Frostblades character. But I have Explode BV with like all the insane shit, but I want to test something out for a YouTube video. A grass meadow subleaf. Now I have too many maps around. It's daunting. I mean, just sell off the materials that you bought. Just quit. You don't have to do them all. You just sell them. Even if you take a loss, who cares? No time for the PC. You've been missing out. I've been having a good time. I can make so much more money if you run them. Fun over months. I'm a big fan of funds over months. It's got new plays. Congrats. Do what's fun and it'll make you months? Yes. 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 Oh shit. What's up, lads? What up, bro? Don't look at this beast farm that we're doing, XD. We're not really farming beast. It's supplemental income. $25 to $30. Yeah, that's insane. What's up, Spider? Beast strat? Not intentionally. My plan is to do June's and accidentally. So June doesn't need all the scarab slots, right? June's really weird. So if you look at June, this one contains June. This one gives you 150% intelligence. This one gives you reinforcements, and this one gives you scarabs. Like, fuck the scarabs, right? Just do something else. I don't know why people freak out about getting a Dorn setup. The 140 is only 78. Do you really not understand how expensive 78 divines is for the average player? Like you're like, oh, it's only 78 XD, you broke bitch. But like most players never see that much currency ever, period. Ever. Like ever. Like the idea of spending like 50 divines on an item makes a lot of players want to vomit. That's only 3 hours of farming beast. Yeah, see, you have this thing called a logical brain where you understand that and I understand that, but a lot of people don't understand that. And yeah, go fuck yourself. I don't know if this node is any good, but I'm gonna try it. What's up, top? How you been, buddy? Which one? This bestial rage thing? That node is shit. A lot of people are getting 20. A lot of people are getting 1 a day and complain. Like, what are you, fucking high? If you think majority of the player base makes 20 div a day, you're crazy. The beasts keep breaking out. It's annoying. All right, well, we're getting rid of it then. You're making 20 an hour? Yes, because you're not stupid. Most of the player base makes like a couple div a day and they don't know what to do with it. That's why everybody's so angry, and that's why everybody has this crazy fucking FOMO. Right? It's because players don't know how to make currency, so they FOMO really hard. And you try to tell them that, like, yeah, the reality is yes, you can make 20 div a day, 30 div a day, 100 div a day, just play the fucking game. But that's the thing players don't want to hear, right? They don't want to hear, they just need to play the game. I have no idea what it is. I will look, though. The sad reality is like, people would rather bitch than go out and play the game, right? It's just easier to cry about it than it is to do anything else, and that's the unfortunate reality. Like, you understanding how to use the graveyard and make that weapon today, like that's awesome, right? And I guarantee you can go out and tell people step by step how you did it, and they would be like, yeah, it doesn't work like that. They would just never believe you. SSF's been a lot of fun. SSF is ruined for me after playing things like Last Epoch and other games. That's insane. Also comes down to the top tier strats are either A, a lot of build investment, or boring as fuck and they don't want to play. Not all of them are top tier investment, and not all of them are boring as fuck. The problem is that, and like, this is going to sound mean again, and I feel bad to say it like this, but the biggest problem at the end of the day is players are like not content, right? They would rather just like bitch and moan and not do anything. And another big problem too is just like a lot of these players have like so much currency that they're sitting on, and they just don't do anything with it, right? So instead of a lot of these guys like taking the time to get rid of the extra currency that they have and sell all the junk they have and get rid of all the BS they have, they sit there and they bitch and they sit there and they moan. They also don't stick to one shot long enough. That's true too. A lot of using MS Paint. You know, there's like websites that'll like do it for you, right? Too many players only see divines dropping and they get mad when they don't just see raw divines, and they have to do things with other bits of currency. That's the big problem. I guess this is fine. That's all the June. That's all the beast. That's double. Those are map up tiers. We're not taking map effect modifiers. There's some extra scarabs. Sick. So I don't suddenly misplace a corpse. The website, the websites let you do that too.
Thanks to you.
It is set up for Adorned, yes. A lot of people, even with 3 Atlas trees, don't stick to one. It's wild. Most will never put together a good build and just head to Reddit and bitch and moan.
You should have no trouble in that dark little cave.
I also use all of my trees and respect them consistently. Oh, you and I are exactly the same. I never need to run the safe houses, right? For this, right? I just go, right? After teaching him some stuff about how the economy works and he just to keep playing, he started to love it and put about 300. Yeah, you just have to teach people the basics. Once people understand like the basics and like you just hold their hand and tell them it's going to be okay, Jimmy. Like, you just have to teach people like to play the game, not to play the game for like everything else. If players want like currency and economy and all that fun stuff, yeah, absolutely teach them how to do it, but teach them to play the game. Safe houses are how you get Katarina spawn. Okay. Why was this 0% then? How come that hit 0? How come that didn't do anything? You wait, you run a map. Okay. And I can run these white, right?
Hello.
Oh, 3 turns left. Did you use anything on your map device? I don't think there's anything I want. How's my fishing gear looking? Really good. We're holding off on it. I have to make a YouTube video first. It is MBs, yeah. He messaged me and he was like, you have to just fucking do this.
It's time to play it spying.
The problem I have is I like need to identify some of this shit because I know I don't have some of it. Bad RNG? What does that mean?
Your eyes sharp.
Bad RNG how?
Wins. Keep your eyes.
On the veil drops? Do I have a strat for this? Yeah, it's called open the maps, blitz the thing, and leave. Veiled Orbs are only a 10% drop rate. Okay, and?
It'll be you, baby, you know. Wait! I know you. Syndicate was in dire need of a shake-up.
Aren't the orbs like 20 divs each right now, or like 16 divs each right now? Aren't they like insanely expensive?
Exile. Keep your eyes sharp.
Because they're super rare? I mean, is it that they're super rare, or is it that just like people just give up doing it? What builds have you played this league? Hex Blast, Frostblades, BV Explosion with like the crack juicer bow. That's really it. I really don't have a lot of, I don't really play outside of stream this league. I had a couple things taint my experience and just kind of don't. So I just kind of like play while I'm streaming, and then occasionally I'll hang out with some friends and play, and that's about it.
The tapestry we weave is death. Absolutely. I just well acquainted with death. And now you see that we have.
You made a lot of money doing it. Not Elrond, right? No. A lot of fun with it, but I can see why some people wouldn't like it. I can imagine why some people wouldn't like it. It seems fine so far. I mean, we've only done 2 maps. The worst part about what I'm doing right now is getting the unveils. But I think it'll be a lot better if I just like skip out on the unveils.
Even better with a weapon. You hear a lot of things. You're a smart one, Exile.
Bless you. Warm nights. Thanks.
Are you sure we're supposed to run the safe houses? I thought you don't need... I remember the previous leagues, a lot of the people never ran the safe houses. They always just left them for Katarina. Don't be afraid to interrogate non-safe house leaders. Interrogate them, why? I'm not going to focus on the Gravisia stuff at all. I don't care enough about it. Setting up Gravisia seems like too much work. To speed up safe house procs. You don't get Katarina if you don't safe house. Was it something used to do it, didn't it? Didn't something used to give you Katarina progress? Or was that a sextant that we lost? Believe it was a sextant. Wait, these boots are actually pretty good.
Keep your eyes sharp.
Looks more efficient to just kill Jail and leave at the end there. I mean, that's up to the player. I'd like to see what's in there. I'm curious. I want a little peek. See, I like loot.
Wait, let me.
Nice. Thank you for the helmet.
Who wins?
Wrong league, though. Also, not a brief. Oh, there's the rarity mod. Do we ever fracture the rarity mod on that? Pretend it's last league?
None even better with a weapon than with words.
Did you see?
If it's information,
We have come to an accord. Exile. Blessings.
I don't have an atlas for this. We just literally just started this like 10 seconds ago.
did you forget our deal? Wars are not the tapestry.
You'd have to go back in the VOD. We literally just put it together and started doing it. Sorry? Why are you sorry? It's a valid question.
Fellow.
Hey, wait, that's a big cat. Hey, thanks for the follow. Hey, thanks for the follow.
Thanks.
I have no idea what matters. You're doing Beast 2, XDD? Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. I mean, I kill them instantly, right? I mean, you might as well. Some of them are worth a lot of money. Are you just taking Beast in June? Yep. And then I'm using 2 Ironheart Scarabs and 2 June Scarabs. We're frog hunting and boss hunting. I don't know.
Cannot allow you to defile. It is the time for God
Yep.
working through
Give me the armor.
The Templars had a habit of questioning
cunt.
their own forcefully.
Ed Hunter? Wait, so I should have a Katarina, right? Call him again?
Fresh cabbage.
None of those are frogs. I don't know why I'm doing this whole map. I don't need to. Like, Katarina's proc. Katarina procs after the first thing, right?
The bargain. You are no.
Where do I want this idiot? Where do I want this guy?
I admit defeat. Perhaps you would rest from me.
Where's the spot for this idiot?
I'll bring on a fellow syndicate member to this job.
Is it
at your
research?
behest. Perhaps someone
Transportation?
easily exploitable. No deal this time.
Thanks, be careful.
For the full stack of cards?
Thanks.
Good afternoon! Can you shift alt to see where each person need, or is that not good? Shift alt? Mine's not. What does shift alt do? Why did I stop Harbies? I don't really have a good reason for you. I just wanted to do something else. I don't know. I don't do the same thing very long. My shit's not up. Oh, it is updated. It wasn't updated for the longest time. Harby was 2C an hour. Harby was fine. It was fun. I just wanted to. I have to do things for YouTube content. A lot of what I do is based around like making sure I have stuff for YouTube and creating content for you guys and understand things for you guys and show you guys cool new strats and keeping you guys entertained. What's up, Julian?
We can't let her escape.
I'm breaking the market. He's onto a new strat already. Been a while. How's it going? We're chilling, man. We're straight fucking chilling, bro. You won BPL. Congrats. That's awesome. Happy for you, buddy. Did I drop an Anglers? No, we're gonna save for the weekend. What happened to the BB character? I need a character that's fast for mapping to make a video about a mapping strategy. So I'm doing a mapping character for a video for a mapping strategy, and then the next video that I have planned, I need the BV character for. Yes. I also don't stick to one character. I swap characters like every 3 days. Like every 3 days, I will play something new. I can't be bothered to play the same thing longer than a week. I think I have almost 350. I have not. The current everything is centered around the Katarina side of it. The B side is extra. I guess a really cute thumbnail. I would show you, but then somebody would steal it. The worst part about this is how long the interactions with Katarina take. Last ones I bought were 16. Yeah, that's insane.
I hope for you, brother. Oh, you would see what we could achieve, but you became caught in your own ways. Give your soul.
Look at what you made with. All right, go for it. Edge? I am. I never do this fight. I have no idea what the drop chance is. A lot of people have a lot of their answers. What is this build? Crossblades.
But our cause was never yours.
Where are you getting all your resistances from with so many uniques? That ring. That belt. That ring. That ring. That helmet. Those boots. And then I don't know, somewhere here maybe, and then there.
Stop. I can bring them back.
Hello, but yeah, that ring has a lot of resistances, and then that ring has resistances, and that helmet has a lot of resistances, and those boots have a lot of resistances, and that belt has a lot of resistances. What is this flask worth? Nothing.
Then
And then I also have like 13 endurance charges. And they all give resistances. That flask is shit now? Perfect. Swap a div card with a random one. Swap a div card. Perfect. Let it be shit. I need the crafts anyways. Whoa, that's really cool. I've never seen that card before. I don't know what to take there. Really well early? I think those cards are money for box farming. I believe it. Red gave me credit in his thingy for the box strat. I was really happy. I saw that today. I think I want the reflect one.
Celerim.
Boxes for 4 days. Taking shots at the empath. Red knows I got it from you guys. He just credited me. I know. Check my safe houses.
Just do it.
Who's that really? Exile.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Thanks to your
Open box kill. You have a safe house up, I saw.
Celerim. Cool wins.
Even now, so like, even now, I'm pretty sure I'm going really slow at this, especially like with identifying these fractures and stuff. And like, I'm still doing these maps in like a minute, and the average person would never do these maps in a minute, and they would have a panic attack. Like, the average player probably has an actual panic attack, leaving as much shit behind as I'm leaving. Give me your helmet.
Not as dumb as
Thank you.
Exile.
It's a good oh, that's a great base too. Give me it. Thank you.
Keep your eye.
Now we win the fracture on this helmet. Oh, son of a bitch.
Cool wind. Warm nights.
XD.
Escape. That's it.
Keep your word or exile.
I think we have everything. I actually don't think I need to pick up anything. Oh, no, I lied.
Cellar in.
Hey. What are you? You're cheating.
I'll be lurking in the background. See you later, man. If I don't talk to you, good luck with all the wedding stuff. I'll be here, though. Okay, what else do we have?
Warm nights.
That's also the wrong spider. Unfortunate.
There'll be no bargaining.
Give me the helmet again. Son of a mother.
Exile.
All right.
Be careful. Hello.
I said son of a mother. Said give me the helmet. He didn't drop the helmet, and then I said son of a mother. How about our saw blades? I don't like them. Safe houses are still available and they don't reset. Yeah, saw blades suck.
Lights down.
I wouldn't do them.
With this view
I don't know. Maybe your build is crazy and somehow you cracked the code.
Mrs. Gold.
Hello.
Shit. Now I have to clear this map, right?
Absolutely. The gears still rotate.
Blessings.
I have to check my crafting bench and see if I have all the unveils. My God, so many beasts. Over here, over here, over here, over here. Thanks for the free chaos. The hell did that thing drop? Not Badge of the Brotherhood.
Exile.
What? How do I not have any progress? I'm so confused. You should buy Einhart memory maps for Red Beast. Why would I do that? Spider, I was in there last night and I tried to hold conversation and it just couldn't happen. I tried really hard and then, I don't know, maybe it was just because of being live for like 9 hours, but I was just like, hi. And they were like, hello. And that was like, they're like, do you play? And I was like, I play. And they were like, okay, cool. And I was like, great, good talk. What scarabs am I using? I don't know. The one that does things. need to interrogate them to get the safe houses faster. More beasts, double beasts, dudes, and more dudes.
I'll only beasts belong behind bars.
Victory, can't we bargain again?
Hello.
Yeah, they were grinding the potion part last night, and I was trying to talk to them, and then it just kind of like was like a dead end. And then I was engaging in conversation, and then somebody stole my boss at thing, and I was a little tilted. I literally had a boss spawn, and somebody stole it from me because I was paying attention elsewhere. You have to pay attention to ranks. Stop interrogating level 1s.
No. There's only one thing. Death is death. Well, wish others would regret this. That was vivid.
Kill you, Giannis. Thanks.
Okay. So you're saying execute them to get them to rank 3, then interrogate them to raise it faster, right? Is that what we're doing?
Like gruesome.
Death is not the deterrent it once was.
Gruesome. That was vivid.
I'm going to kill you, Giannis. Blessings.
Got you. What about veiled items? Are we just done with veiled items? Do we care anymore?
Be careful. Salah. Blessings.
They sell at 4C each. You can check on the bench on what you're missing and only pick up those bases. Probably what I need to do. +1 fracture power charge helmet. I might still have it.
Thanks.
Can you do those? No, because if you do them in white maps, you have less chance of getting the Veiled Orbs. You also want to
A
like...
beautiful Travical.
Oh shit, thanks for the fucking resub, bro. You're beautiful. I'm doing it in red maps specifically because I want better chances at Veiled Chaos Orbs. The beasts are just a bonus, right? And like beast bosses sell for like 30C each, so like it's just a bonus. Yeah, thank you for the 43 months, man.
Well, man, I thought God was working.
Guys, we still love his supporters for the 43-month arenas, bro. Oh, Paradoxica. Map quant plays in the Veiled. No, I didn't say that. Map level, the tier that you do it in, plays into getting it. The higher the Katarina, isn't it? Isn't that how that works?
Exile.
Yeah, like white tier. Like it's obviously better to do beast in high in lower tier maps. Like there's no denying that, right?
Celerim. Exile.
Oh, I had this already, son of a bitch.
Blessings.
Also, how goes it? You recently released a video, some gambling video. I wanted to actually ask you about it. I don't remember what it was or what it was about, but I remember you have a video that just came out the other day, and I wanted to watch it, and I haven't had a chance. Yo, thanks for the 4, man. There are 2 divs not done. All right, the heck with it. We're doing it. Fizz, good start. Wait, did they nerf Paradoxica? I thought you get a bunch of things on it. Strength, dex, accuracy. Ellie Pen was better. Ellie Pen was way better. Replica gives more mods.
Be careful.
Well, rip. You want a taxi in either Ellie or Chaos Pen? Don't worry, we'll get another one. Hey, look, there's another one up for 90, so. It's always XDD business.
Go on.
You are brutal.
We'll let you smolder. No.
Somebody buys it, somebody buys it. If they don't, it rots.
Sell her in.
It's gonna bother me. I gotta go look up the Omi Sid video. I know he just did something that I was very intrigued by.
Is that really?
What was your latest video on? Help me out here.
Strategy next time. I look forward to it. Don't make me get in your lust. A huntress who
You don't even know what your latest video was on? Friggin' MB. I saw the name. I knew. $650 voids. It was like a week ago, bro. That's what it was. I also have 600 void cards. That's exactly what it was. I also, sir, have 600 void cards. Ignores a 40 trade. It was you. Legit thousands of voids. Are they always a loss? Yeah, what's the best thing you've ever pulled out of a void? 3 passive voices one time? That's crazy.
cool wins.
There's 40 divs at the time? Oh no.
Death's the end.
Violence is part of it. You're here practicing so
Syndicate and Salah.
Autumn. I'm no traitor.
It plays too.
I really.
It plays. It what is it doing?
Salah.
I think we're just done picking up aces. You get 3,000 bloodthirsty eternal swords? Sounds awesome, though. The Mad King? That's a good one. That one's actually pretty good. I assume that's going to end up being profitable. I know turning them in is worth it. I've seen some data on it. No spoilers? Sorry, I just spoiled the whole video. Good morning, good morning. That's the good spider. They were the Mad King, truly? That's awesome, though. Good evening, good evening. What is up, my players? My hot diggity dogs. I like the Mad King a lot. I like that the Adorn is a thing. I think it's really cool. Was it a good spider? It was. You don't have a praise kink? Dang. I'm sure we're gonna see the other spider when we go back to last epoch in like a month.
Look around you. This is the end of your journey, exile. The final. My death was cruel. We will rise again. You cannot win.
Did you craft the claw? Blossom in chat crafted the claw. Wondering what happened to him? He doesn't play. It's the same thing that happens with viewers all the time. You play a game or you stream a game they don't like, or they're not into, and they just don't come around anymore. It happens all the time. Sometimes they are so adamant about like not watching a game that they're not playing that even if they like a streamer, they'll unfollow them and like remove themselves from the community just because. I've seen it a lot. It'll happen too. Like if I ever like turn on BDO again, just to stream a little BDO, it'll happen again.
I'm ill. You won't regret this.
Cool wins.
It is the highest call to fall. That's to die again. I really. The Templars are a habit of questioning their own.
Or if you stream Fortnite, Fortnite's actually insanely successful. Of course you know him. It's me. Did you change your name? Are you somebody that I know? Confused. Hello? Yep.
My head still hurts.
The price of failure. Death is not the same.
Bye bye.
Exile.
The first couple of times that I played Black Desert, it felt like a chore. I've been playing it lately. And can you test every farming strategy? I can test whatever you'd like me to test and stream it all and do all that. Yeah, I'll do whatever you want. I have characters that can do AoE. I have characters that can do everything. So yeah, you just let me know what you need tested. I got you. But yeah, Black Desert Online started like a damn job for me for a long time, and I recently got back into it, and I've been really good about only playing like a few hours every so often. And I'll tell you, it's been a lot of fun. I got an extremely casual guild full of friggin' morons, who are fun to talk to and hang out with. And I play with some people from chat. Have you done any ritual testing? I try so hard to test ritual all the time and then forget to loot it. I'll literally put in like blood rituals and all that stuff and I'll just never loot it. I'll do it all, dude. I do it all the time. Like, I know it's like, haha, you dumbass, but it's true. I do it all the time. I literally forget to loot the damn thing. I went hard on it. Full Tet Manos with Pen Manos. My buddy's full Pen Manos. I got a buddy who still plays to this day. Full Pen Manos, Tet Fallen God across the board, the whole 9 yards. I'm not very geared. I'm like okay right now. Currently I am fishing, like AFK fishing. I don't really do anything else, and my main right now is 281 382. So we just started our grind at Giants, got a couple of distos. You're more than likely a month off. How many thingies? We literally just started like half an hour ago. I like Omisid a lot. I had the pleasure of doing a stream thingy with him for some guy named Spider, and was his name Spider? No, what the hell was his name? Oh my god, I can't remember the guy's name. He did some silly ass game show like thing, and me and Omisid played in it with Volcahol, and it was a lot of fun. What the hell was his name? Oh my god, I'm gonna feel like an asshole. I don't remember the guy's name. It was a lot of fun. It was. Scythe. Yes. He was a Polish gentleman. That I remember. Yeah, we did a little game show thingy. It was pretty cool. I love doing collabs. That was a good time. I got invited back to do the podcast with Catmaster OP, but my time slot availability doesn't work for the show on 0 budget. Yeah, I'll even test the build for you if you want. I have an idea for a build and I'll run it by you. And we might have similar ideas. Splitting steel? Oh, I was thinking of something else, but splitting steel might be a good idea.
Do you know I'll burn? I had it.
I'm not picking these up anymore. I don't care. Slayer discharge your guilty pleasure. I was looking at doing toxic rain. With some really neat tech.
Can we hurry this up?
There is a video for this character. You can type !! Frostblades. Raider plus Trippin abuse. I'm planning my entire league start around solo play going forward. Toxic Rain? I like Toxic Rain. I think it'll be fine for like 3 days. Do a podcast with TBE and Omisid? I love TBE. That's one of my favorite fucking people too. Dude, a podcast with me, Omisid, and TBE would be a hot, like the best mess. I do barrels on this all the time. I have a timer set. I'm only streaming till like midnight anyways. Dean had me up this morning at the crack of dawn, so I would like to relax a little bit. Plus I have to record a video.
My own? I'll rip your spine. You mate, I'm gonna use your body to test my... I was the boss.
I hope this one can tell us something.
Oldest streamers that I follow? Him and I ended up becoming friends 2 or 3 leagues ago, and it was like completely accidental, and it was just like one of the coolest people I've ever met. He missed a few leagues. Yeah, like he moved in like with his girlfriend and stuff, right? Good to see others doing it. I don't know. I like it so far. Surprisingly, a lot of fun to do this. I've heard good things about Peacock announcing. He gave me like the war. Yeah, he is like I yell at him all the time. The problem, my biggest problem with TBE, and I'm gonna be very open and honest about this. I have the biggest problem with him, and he knows this. He likes to start his stream at like 5 o'clock in the morning my time, and by the time I'm up and get Dean breakfast and do things, he's already done, and then I have to literally go yell at him for being an asshole because I want to watch TBE and he's done, and I'm very upset because he's done, and I want him to not be done, and I want him to stream more. Him and I talked a couple times about doing like Among Us with like Omisid and some other people and like other games, and he was very big on like the collab thing, but I just think it all like fell through. Stream's ready. Did you start your work day? We should definitely get mad at time zones. I've recently been told that I should be more accommodating to other time zones, and I was like, no. And they were like, but what about Australians? And I was like, that sucks. And then somebody had the balls to tell me that I think I would be more accommodating to people and more sensitive, and I was just like, very confused. No, this was like somebody who wanted to watch my stream from Australia, and I was like, dude, there's nothing I can't help you, dude. I'm a single dad with a kid. What do you want me to do? Like, I'm really confused by your take here. Server Central. Where are they right now? I don't know where they are right now.
One death. Death's the only option.
Something about VODs? I did express them about VODs, and that wasn't good enough. They're in Cali right now? Interesting.
It's the Forbidden Vault. I too am resolved.
Good luck on this one. Thanks, man. I expect to do a video on this and tell people this is super fun and really enjoyable of a farm to do and really easy. It has a lot of passive income, and then I'm fully expecting to be told that I'm brain dead and that I'm scamming idiots and I'm baiting people into doing a bad farm. You do it on Strand? Why on Strand? My buddy does it on Castle Runes. He told me to do it on Castle Runes because it's a Horizon or map. They're moving to Chicago? That's pretty cool. So Veiled Orb prices can drop? Maybe that's why I'm doing it. Maybe my plan is to secretly crash the market all along. Feel bad charging people 15 divs compared to what it used to be. I understand, but I mean, it's the market rate, right? I mean, it's the same thing as when we were buying Ashling's last league for like 15 divs in Ashling, right? The only difference now is I don't have to hand my item over to like random dipshit dirtle fuck.
You're a thief, nothing more.
Yeah, dude, when Discord told me, I think it was Discord or somebody told me there were 16 divines today, I like literally lost my mind. I couldn't believe it. even if you get 1 an hour, it's 16 divs an hour, not including beast and other things. Veiled Orbs are better too, yeah. Because you can check locks now. Yeah. Most people care about tier 17 stuff. You'd actually be surprised. There's a large pool. There's a large population of the player base that solely want tier 16 stuff. You trolling this fight? Clueless? Have I ever dropped a lock? I dropped 3 or 4 of them last league. How many people want to farm Katarina? My job to put the information out there. What you do with that information is 100% on you. Right? If people choose to do an easy 16 div an hour strat, they choose to do an easy 16 div an hour strat. If they decide to not do an easy 16 div an hour strat and they want to just bitch about it, they can bitch about it. You know what I'm saying? Just finished 15 double grubs. Best we got. Some of those are pretty good. It's crazy, man. Nope, they're like 10C each. Can lead a horse to water? God, isn't that the truth? What the hell is that? Are they 1 in 10? I have no idea what the odds are. That's another thing I've gotten a lot of. I've been live an hour and I've had 6 people tell me that I'm wasting my time because the odds are 1 in 10. And I'm like, that's nice. And they're like, you could be doing, like, literally people have been like, you could literally do anything else. And I'm like, that's nice. I actually don't even know if like looting this stuff is worth it. It probably is, right? No, I didn't say you were saying. Pure Breachstone bargain crap. What the hell? I'll do whatever I want. Damn straight. Am I trying? Nope. If he gets there, he gets there. If not, we don't care. How's it going? How's the farming? I haven't been doing it very long. I'll be doing it all weekend though, maybe. That's a good craft to have. It would not surprise me if there's yet to be discovered way to increase the drop rate as well. That's probably a lot of stuff we don't know. It's 30% everywhere from whites to reds. Are you sure? I've been told that it's higher in red tier maps. Is it actually better in low tier maps? Because that would make this strategy infinitely better to do this in like tier 1 maps. Just confirmed by GGG it's best in red maps. That's what I remember. I remember GGG saying that it was confirmed that it was best in red maps. That I remember 100%.
I've seen the strong get stronger.
Main problem with white maps is supplies. Recent patch notes, like recent as in it's the same drop rate everywhere. Yeah, see, that's what I was told too. And that's what I read. Reason for red being better. Okay. That's okay. Yeah. See, that's the information that I was working off of. The mods on the map don't matter for Beast. They don't. Your friend is like confirmation bias because he got lucky. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Omisi, do you have a link to that? Can I have the link to that? It's on the wiki. My man. That's the link. Thank you. Map mods, from my understanding, don't matter for beast farming.
Look around you. This is the end of your journey, exile. The final.
Thanks, Day. I knew I could count on you.
You cannot win.
You linked the wrong one? Oh my god.
If you think I'll talk, you're sorely mistaken.
Spreading misinformation. You notice that the spread of misinformation in the Discord actually went down a whole lot after we banned a couple people doing misinformation acts. Like, surprisingly went down a whole lot. I think I banned like 8 or 9 people in the Discord who were constantly just like spreading all kinds of like BS. Oblivious to the misinformation. It was weeks ago. People were sharing misinformation on purpose. Yep, happens all the time. Yo, thanks for the 8, buddy. Dude, I appreciate that. Do we know the drop chance? I have no idea if we do or don't.
I really do. Death is simply the death of
I on the job. Low on mana.
Salah. Keep your eyes shut.
Clearly just never quickly ruin the market after it was made public. That's every league though. Every league, as soon as like the good stuff is leaked. Sold majors for 300 divs. Groups were doing it. There was a lot of people who were doing it.
Did you forget how the Syndicate back at
Again.
you? Just death is.
Listen, I'll only tell you what I see.
You've made your show of a true servant of God and knows.
You know what's really cool with this strat? Instead of getting random beasts, I could just put the Morgan on every map. And just farm Morgan chickens. before people find out. The boss is always at the end. I don't need the boss yet. I need in 2 more maps. Who can break a game faster for anybody else? It's only a game of who can break it faster before anybody else if you care enough about what other people are doing, right? If you're just gonna do your thing and just not give a shit about what other people are doing, it doesn't matter. Abuse early, abuse often. It is quickly becoming that more and more, which is very unfortunate.
Go on.
Bye bye. You kill some.
Not exclusive to this game. Nope. Comparison is the thief of joy. Yeah. The minute I've learned to stop caring about what other people are doing in games and just do my own thing at my own pace, I've had such a better time. Even like lately, like I'm playing, and a really good example of this is like a really, really good example of this is I'm playing a lot of Black Desert Online lately. I don't hide that, right? And a buddy of mine who I'm playing with is having phenomenal pacing, like phenomenal, like blitzing past people like out of control. And I know a lot of people who would be like, oh my God, so jealous, so this and so that. And like, they compare themselves to them and how they're doing. Me, on the other hand, my guy messaged me earlier. He was just like, oh, dude, this happened. And my initial thought wasn't like, oh my God, he got so lucky. My initial thought was just like, holy shit, dude, that's insane. Like, you know, I find that I have a better gaming experience. Like, seeing the cool shit people do. Tier 7 Anarchy Overlord pops off. You mean with like Ruckus? You play BDO? I didn't know. Oh yeah, I dabble.
It plays too. You want me? If you think I'll...
You've come to an accord. That blessing.
They're probably not very expensive week 1. Don't even think you really need Ruckus. Three Rogue Exiles, it's still a lot of rogues. It's a lot of uniques too. I think as long as you don't bait yourself into chaos recipe, you're fine, right? I think you're supposed to do eye level 84 cluster farming week 1 and just like stash the clusters until they like take off. I also fully expect that like 17s are going to get changed. Hi, hello. How are you? Your chaos recipe, Andy? Oh no. I played in a group play this league that started that, and like we did it, but no. Day 1 chaos recipe goes hard? Yeah, no, I'll never do that again. No, thank you.
Know where you're going? I believe you know.
He's doing their progression. It's only like 10 to 15 sets. I guess that doing it enough to just get the item you need to get started is probably fine. They have to. There are problems with them. The only problems that it currently exists with tier 17 are the problems that crazies make them out to be. The biggest issue with tier 17s is not that they're supposed to be between the gap between Ubers and like regular, right? Tier 17s just aren't that bad. The problem is that that Ubers are locked behind 17s. Not that 17s are the problem. 17s probably just need to be adjusted though. But I'm still a very big believer that you should get rewarded for doing harder content, and 17s are like probably some of the most fun in the game right now. Like, you're going to lose a large player base, so you're going to lose a lot of players if you take 17s away. But if you adjust 17s to be more openly acceptable to the generalized public while keeping them rewarded, you'll have more people playing. I would be surprised if they didn't touch them in some way.
Go on.
I've never finished a
You're
17.
no stranger.
Did you set out to become a monster? You are. Remember, even steel may melt.
Salam.
Fuck.
Blessings.
You pity them? How far did you even make it this league, Bale? You're almost done building a chieftain? Nice. Bring on 18s? What if they only came from Carrick or something like that? We're giving W's for scouting reports? That's interesting. 4 characters to 95. Can fix 17s with creating an 18. I love it. Top tier genius. 1 week before my internet cucked me. You're still pissed about it? I mean, why are you gonna just like cry over spilt milk? Your internet died. Just get back on when you can and replay.
Purity is mine. If you wish to change the ranks of the faithful swell.
I'm the guy that gets thrown out the window and trying to fix a problem meme. It's funny. I intend to. Oh, I have to kill the boss on this one. I forgot. Everything is taken as. Somebody messaged me today, and I got a message. Literally, somebody was just like, "Hey, I was looking at the build showcase channel, which I had forgot existed because it's new." And they were like, "This person made this build, and it looks insane. Like, could you talk to me about it, or like, could you build it and do a video on it?" And I clicked on the channel, saw it was you, immediately told them no. They called me a broke bitch, and I said, "You're right." I said that person has put so much time, effort, and love into what they're doing that trying to replicate theirs would be foolish. It's half fixed. Interesting. By the way, these are 1 div each. Yeah, I had to explain to somebody today that your build and yours, everything was so insane that it's just unobtainable by like majority of people, even me, and they didn't believe me. And then I had to explain to them how the mafia controls Original Sin, and they didn't believe me. And then I had to show them charts on the price gaps of Original Sin, and then they believed me. You try to send Fracture Farming Day 2 or 3 when you get your hands on a Tom. I plan on buying that armor. I don't know if Fracture Farming is going to be any good, but I definitely plan on getting that armor. Where the heck is my June? Did she just not spawn in on this map? Like, what the hell happened?
Nothing. Then it is subterfuge. Fair fight. I choose. Oh, no. Stop locking me up.
Oh, wait, getting scabbers can be cheap. 1.6, you're almost there. I should have. Ridiculous. First time catching the stream, but a long time watcher. Do you have any link to the cast when Sun POV? I couldn't find it on the Ultimatum video. I copied a gentleman on YouTube named Sweet Scene. Well, that's a lie. I copied my buddy Jesse, who copied a guy named Sweet Scene. Or it's like he's got a different name on Twitch versus YouTube. Or Emersil. I can find it. I can look for it. I didn't play it long enough to do a video on it. You know who I mean? If you need me to find the video, I can find you the video. Just let me know. But yeah, I copied them. Sweet Scene? Yeah, he's got a different name on YouTube. I've never watched their live streams. I've only seen their YouTubes because they're usually live when I'm live. How are you? How's the boy? He's doing well. We're chilling. He went to his mom's today. He was like, Dad, I want to hang out longer. And I was like, Dean, you'll be back Monday. Don't worry, bro. And he's like, that's so far away. And I was like, bro, it'll be fine. And he was like, fine. But he's well. I do. I live it every week. %10 crit chance? I don't know enough about these to answer that. Maybe? I have a video on it on my YouTube. And in the description of the video, there is a link to a video of me doing it without the claw and using a regular claw. So, you're squishy, you'll die. Like, bad mods will kill you. And I like showcase all the positives and minuses in the YouTube video. You don't need this weapon to do 16 or 17s. The weapon for sure helps, right? But you don't need it.
You fight well in a cage. Let's see how
I want all flames to stay. I think I'm the only person that wants like all flames to stay.
figure it out.
People should run it. I did that in the video too. Definitely not going to stay. Discharge was viable. Belton does discharge every league. There's like a way to do it. Definitely not the only one. You fuck with all flames too? I love all flames. I'm half tempted to believe they're staying. I know that's like copium, right? Only because of how often they're nerfing them and changing them and updating interactions with them. I feel like usually at this stage in the league, GGG is like very like quiet about things and they just let things roll. This league though, they're like, nope, no fun for you. Nerfing this. And we're like, please stop. And they're like, no, no, no. Unintended. It's like Baldy coming around with his little ruler. It's like Baldy's basics all over again.
Thanks.
It's wild that anybody thinks they know. Oh, you never. Locks were for sure gone. Balor Mage, in the interview that I did with Catmaster and Balor Mage in Logo Hall, Balor Mage said that locks were turned back on for League, or like brought back into the game literally hours before League start. He was saying in the interview from his source that they were like excited about League start, and somebody at GGG was just like, what if we brought back Hinakora's locks? And they were like, that's a great idea. I'm actually still not over not being able to do the nerf. I had everything prepared to you. What do you mean?
We are born
Oh, because you were just too
leaders.
slow?
You were born to serve us. All that time
I don't understand why the all flames are aren't in like condensed piles. That shit don't make sense to me, but I guess whatever. I couldn't abuse it early. I got 2 Mage Bloods abusing it early. I had 2 Mage Bloods drop. But when I dropped my first Mage Blood, I kept it. And then the second one I dropped was like 140, I think I sold it for. 150? And I looked today and Mage Bloods were like 75. Thank you for your work, incubators. Yeah, I hate incubators. What is DN? I love that Mage Bloods and Headhunters are so cheap, and I love that so many people have access to them, and I want them to stay cheap. I also might be one of the only like people period ever period that wants that. Abuse these nuts early. I mean, I can't. I'm streaming. Let me get off stream first. Play console mostly, and the prices are insane. I've heard that. I have definitely heard that.
gifts were chosen so carefully. Another deal.
Mage Blood sold today for $350. That's crazy.
I don't know. A little arc in the creek. Syndicate was in dire need of a shake-up anyway.
What are you farming on console? What if he said these nuts? What if he just like snapped off, I'm farming these nuts? You're farming these nuts? Seems like an easy farm. You has Funyuns?
Can't be.
How many Katarinas an hour should I be getting?
It's the Forbidden Vault. I too am
Your console just freezes?
witness.
Easy, just like me. XT.
Why?
5,
Please.
3 to 4. 4 is fast. Budget version of Tornado as an elementalist. Well, there was somebody who asked me to like figure it out, and I was just like, nope. You should just June and go. I should be just June and go, but I wanted to add decent for the extra currency.
Hundreds of dead rotten.
Selling anything on PC is just as horrible, man.
What a meaningless waste. But your souls.
It's pretty bad.
Feel
I'm done being a psycho. It's okay. Nothing's changed. It's literally what I expect. I'd be shocked if you were like not a psycho.
You're no immortal. You're a thief. Nothing more. To see things you will go. There's one soul that will remain out of his reach.
The worst part about this farm, I don't know the fight. I just keep attacking and hope it's good enough. And I know to do this part. That's all I know. I know there's like something she does where she lets these guys out and then you gotta kill these guys and then attack her. But I don't know the order or what anything is.
We must persevere. Too much is
I remember when Katarina came out, and you found out that she was the big bad guy. It was like the most shocking shit. So like, I remember playing back then and all the masters being like the bad guys now. It was wild. It was such a crazy, it was like crazy. Like all these people that you like played with and like interacted with, all these NPCs, they just like went crazy. And I remember the Katarina fight being like the hardest thing in the world.
Stop! I can bring you back.
Still join us.
Jonah, I can bring your entire
To bring
order
back
back.
anyone you've
Just
ever
give
loved
me
or cared about.
Without being able to see your face. Look, 3 for 3 on Flask. Give him the anglers? No. I just need stuff for YouTube content. So I have to have some sort of understanding of something for YouTube content. I also don't know enough about all the... I didn't have enough prepared for the video on... like if I were going to do a video on Angler's Plate, I didn't have enough information prepared because I've had a very busy week. So I didn't want to half-ass a video with half-assed information. I wanted to actually like have real research, you know what I mean? And like real links to like where to find the information. Anglers is aids the farm. It's fun. I'm gonna go 0 and 20. I'm gonna do a video later. I'm gonna be like, I did June and Go for 4 hours and got 0 Veiled Orbs. What is a pure breach stone? They're not the same thing as Ubers, right? Talk about a feast or famine strat? I mean, that's not the rate. That's just a joke.
Keep your eyes sharp.
Hour 40. Oh, okay. I was like, holy shit.
Time for me to clean up.
Death is enough.
Death is... You've made your show of force.
Death is
What? If you think death is... You're... Why?
What's the profit per hour? 16 divs an hour. I never understood the mechanic. There's no need to understand it anymore because you don't need to put anybody anywhere except Gravicius, and you just don't give a flying bananas
Did you...
anymore. Harvey and stuff? Correct. Don't forget the useless beast while you're at it. Is it transportation? That's what chat has told me. I don't actually know. Dude, I've gotten all of them. What is this thing called? Hybrid arachnid? Bro! Barrack tiger? Bro! These are monies. Saga wine? Saga wines. What is this fucking thing called? Rex. Rex. Spider crab. Dang! Dude, so many bosses. That's so sick. They're like 30C each. Interrogate 1 stars? I thought you were supposed to interrogate 3-star only. Is it worth it to run the bosses? I don't know yet. Probably not. I mean, it probably doesn't actually matter. You sell them as the bosses or sell them ran. I think it's gonna be like a do you have the time to run them? Oh, you interrogate 2 stars? I've been doing 2 stars. Or letting them, or imprisoning 2 stars. So interrogate 2 stars?
I shall die a thousand times.
My team here, I call.
You are a true servant.
Well met, exile. Know that we must purify those. I'm no traitor. The weak deserve death. I've seen you.
You surprised me.
Oh, that's cool. 1 3-star and 2 2-stars.
Thanks to
Also, like, I'm really shocked at the amount of experience I'm getting doing this. Like, that's crazy. To give a good amount of experience, it's insane. I've never, this is the first time I'm ever doing a betrayal farm, ever.
Trespassing is a crime, and criminals must be punished. Witness evil. You shouldn't even be here. This shouldn't be allowed. Time to see how the paupers live.
They're nutty. I'm learning. You always wait till free? Interesting. You only need 1 3-star. I didn't even know you needed a 3-star for Katarina.
Did you set like defeat?
The weak deserve death.
Death.
The weak deserve death. I've seen you. Strong and reasonable. I like.
The basics of everything? Oh, that's cool. It's complicated without any help. The whole game is complicated without any help. That's just the nature of this game, unfortunately. Get a safe house per map. I'm supposed to be killing the map bosses. Oh my god. I forgot about that. Completing a map gives safe house experience. I totally forgot that was a thing. That's probably why I'm going so slow.
Go on. The practice. Not
I totally forgot. My brain just like putzed out to not kill the map boss.
I think I just finished.
Did you see that? Beasts for longer. Thanks.
Thank you for reminding me. That was clutch. Over here on YouTube. Oh shit, what up, man? How the heck have you been? How's life, buddy? The best part of the strat? Which part? Assume you didn't run the note? I have the note. I just forgot I had to kill the map boss.
Look around you. This is the end of your journey, exile. The fight. My death.
I have claimed this.
Rise again. You
Your taste in
cannot
music has
win,
any correlation to you being a weirdo?
Forever.
Yes. Happy late Greek Geezer. Thanks, man. You too, buddy.
Exile.
It was fun. My mom cooked a lot. My family came over. We had a good time. $20 a piece. Corpses are just going to get more expensive as more people quit the league. Every day going forward, especially next week. Once I know a lot of people, I was having a conversation with somebody earlier today, and they were like, "What's your plan for the next couple of weeks with streaming?" And I was like, "PoE this week, and then I'm going to try D4 next week." And I'm pretty sure like my conversation with this person just immediately ended,
Death is
and they were just like, "You're going to play D4," and I was like, "Yes." And they're like, "You know, it's bad, right?" And I was just like, "Cool. Good talk." And then he went on this like tangent of, you know, actually you're wasting your time and blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, my guy,
The Syndicate just...
I don't give a fuck what you think. I was like, my job as a streamer is to test out new stuff, especially in the ARPG world. And it just so happens that the new ARPG stuff is next week. So I'm not going to play it on Tuesday. Tuesday is just not possible, right? Because, you know, we all know Blizzard servers, and Blizzard servers are poop. So I don't plan on trying it Tuesday. So I'm going to try it Thursday. So next Thursday I'll stream D4 and we'll try it out and see how it is, and we'll probably play it for the weekend. What people say they want. I've gotten really good at it. Letting people just say their mind and just like being like, nice. I don't know what I'm gonna play. I'm probably gonna play a rogue, I think. I like rogues in that game a lot. Looking at Friday for Peep and D4. Yeah, I think me trying to try it Tuesday is just asking for things to not go well. Also, like, I think Blizzard starts at like 8 o'clock at night anyways, or something insane, so. I've only ever played one thing in D3. What was that? You're gonna go Necromancer? Well, we can all play it together and figure it out, right? I never played Hades 1. Oh, that's a lie. I played Hades 1 for like an hour. I couldn't get into it.
In your darkest imagining.
Firebat Witch Doctor. Nice. Albino Roa Feather. It's a sign. Dude, I had a blast with the campaign. I don't care what anybody said. I had that conversation with somebody else today too. They were like, it was cinematically bad and story-wise bad. And I was like, cool. Nice.
Cool winds.
I play Black Desert Online. I'm already prepared for that. I also like to play BV. I like to play BV too. They blind? A lot of people have a lot of negative opinions on D4. And the good ends there. I think D4 campaign is really good. And I think D4 multiplayer, before you get to like super endgame where there's no endgame, is fine. Right? But like once you get to like endgame stuff and like, and you realize there was just not a whole lot there, then you're like, yeah, okay, this needs some work and some love, right? Like, you can't deny that the end game definitely needs work and love, right? But like, to give credit where credit is due, it does look like they are attempting to try. You know, it does, it really does. It looks like they're trying. I mean, it might not be the best right now. It might not be really good right now, but like, you have to give credit where credit's due, and like it looks like they're actively trying.
Keep your eyes.
No game. Yeah, dude, people, well, like the people that complain like don't remember what this game was like for the first like 8 years it was out, or something stupid, like 6 years it was out. Looking forward to the crafting changes. I am also looking forward to playing more Last Epoch in other games. I don't disagree for the price point that they should be doing more. I'm in full agreement with you. I am. I think you said that very well, and I think you really hit the nail on the head with that one.
Exile. Keep your eyes sharp.
No, Torchlight, no.
This. It's the
But I'm not putting any hopes on that company anymore. I mean, you don't have to put hopes into it, right? You don't have to expect anything, right? Like, I don't expect anything out of it, like, at all. Like, going into D4, I expect literally nothing. I expect them to do nothing with it. I expect nothing to change, and I expect it to be fully bad, right? Like, I expect nothing, which is why, like, going into it, if nothing's changed and it's bad, I'm not disappointed, right? But if it changed and it's good, then I'm like, wow, I expected nothing and I got something. So like, as long as you go into it expecting nothing, we overpaid massively. I think you paid for a story, and they put really good time and effort into story, and the cinematics are great. I would buy the game again if just for the single player aspect of it. I wouldn't buy the super duper ultimate collector's edition like I bought. I would buy the base copy of the game for like 50, 60 bucks, whatever it was. I got my like 20 hours of story out of it because I took my time and I enjoyed it, and I watched every movie scene and every cutscene. And to play a game, I spend more money going to the movies and get less time out of a movie. For the $100 price tag, you got hosed. Maybe. It depends on what they do, right? At the time, yeah, sure. But we're all in the same boat. But you still spend more money going to like the movie theaters, right? By the time you buy a ticket, get popcorn, get drinks, bring a date, bring your family, bring your kids. Like, you know, if you do any of that period ever going to a movie, you spend 3, 4, 5 times as much. I like got tickets to go to the movies with Dean in a couple weeks. We're gonna go see a movie. And like buying tickets to reserve seats for me, him, and my mom, because my mom was like, oh my God, I want to see that movie. That movie looks great. Like, Like it was like 50 bucks, not literally 50 bucks. I think it was $15 an adult, 30, and then $10 for a kid. So 40 bucks, yeah, 40 bucks. Serious D4 coping going on here. I mean, if you don't like my opinion, I will happily help you find the door. If you don't like a realistic, non-biased opinion, like you're more than welcome to like fuck right off, right?
We must persevere. Too much.
It's pretty simple. How many hours did you get out of the game? I think it took me like 15 hours to go through the story, and then I played like a week or two of online. Just gonna fucking remove you. Rip Bozo. I don't like your vibe, my guy. I mean, that's just what it is, right? Like, that's just what it is. And this is my entire point. Like, it doesn't matter what my opinion is, even if I tell you guys, like, I did a video very recently on this character, and I laid out all of its flaws and all of its positives, and I literally got told by people that I'm baiting them and that I was dishonest. Like, it doesn't matter what I say at the end of the day or how, like, truthful I try to be. Like, people are gonna be, you know, they're gonna say whatever insane shit they think of. Yeah, I think I'm in agreement with you, Geek. I think if you get at least X amount of hours for what you paid, then it's a win. You gotta ignore the haters. You just block and move on, man. You just ignore and move on. Look, if next week comes around and it's bad, we log in, we try it for a day or two. D4 bad, turn PoE back on. Right? Hey, look, another flask. It's really unfortunate. The game has good bones and the devs are trying. Hopefully positive results will follow. This is why I agree with you, right? Like, it's obvious that the dev team is trying, or like the people that like want it to succeed are finally getting the opportunity to try to make it succeed. And it's obviously like red tape that's holding it back, right? I don't think it's the devs, and maybe I'm wrong here, right? Like there's a world where I'm wrong, but I don't think it's the devs actively trying to screw the community over. I think it's more of like red tape than anything else, right? Like there's some higher up that's saying do this and do that and vetoing certain ideas because they don't think it's going to be profitable enough, right? I do think though that like, wait, I actually want this card. Pretty good. I can't use it again. Do I care that other people are enjoying it? Not really. Yeah, no, me neither. I'm going to, my plan next week, I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to try it. I'm going to play it. And if anybody has anything to say and they come and attack me or anybody in the community that is trying to have an open mind on it, I'm just removing them from the equation. I fully plan on going into next week with an extremely open mind. And if it's bad, right? I wish there was a gaming company with any gamers left in high management. Sometimes there are. I mean, doesn't this game have gamers? Did you quit PoE for D4? Yes. Talking about D4? Yes. Gonna start? What do you mean? I have heard very good things about it, and I would like to try it with my, you know, myself and make a informed opinion myself.
The Syndicate.
Lots of gaming companies hire gamers. They're not sure how many there are the higher ups. I think that's where the problem lies, right?
I'm afraid. Who's that really Exile?
I expect you to come in with a new strategy next time, Vegas.
They can't make everybody happy. They can't, but they can definitely make changes over time that will make people happy, right? Like, we're not, like I said, we're not going into next week expecting the game to be perfect, and we're not going into next week expecting the game to be good, right? We're going into next week expecting to see changes and evaluate those changes based on, like, what we expect out of it. And what we expect out of it is literal nothing. So if the crafting's good and the items are good and, like, doing the bosses feels good or whatever else has changed feels good, we're happy. Ask a question about your Legion video. You're more than welcome to ask any questions that you would like on any topic, as long as it's not like obviously TOS breaking or some crazy religion batshit lunacy stuff. But yeah, I mean, if you have a question about the Legion video, what's up? If any game gives PoE a run for its money, it's going to be Last Epoch, right? Like if 1.1 is really good, like base Last Epoch that just came out was really good. Like, I think if anything's going to give Last Epoch a real run for its money, it's going, I mean, if anything gives PoE a real run for its money, it's going to be Last Epoch. Grim Dawn has promised you. I've heard Grim Dawn is just too slow. I haven't personally played it, though.
thought you said the Syndicate makes a lot.
People that like Grim Dawn really like Grim Dawn, though. Yeah, Last Epoch was really good. It just didn't have enough to hold the player's attention past, like, X amount of hours. It's on the slower side. Slower doesn't make it bad, though. Very hard to beat PoE in the ARPG space. The more you play other games, the more you realize a lot of flaws that PoE has. And that's not saying it in a good or bad way. You disagree? You think it'd be PoE 2? PoE 2 that beats PoE 1? So I really enjoy Legion a lot. It's fun. When you do the Eternal Conflict, you just stay at one pack of monsters and kill them instead of spreading out. If one of the packs of monsters, if all 5 sergeants are on top of each other and they all have tons of reward tiles on them, I'll just stay there. But if the rewards are spread out, I spread out. It really matters on, like, scouting. Like, honestly, like, you run around the Legion, you scout the Legion and blowing up the Legion, right? But if you find, like, a nice, juicy pack of, like, rewards, you should probably focus that. I got tired of the same layouts of dungeons. Kind of similar. I could see that.
I'm afraid.
Rushing dungeon objectives also gets really boring really quick.
Take them. They're yours.
You haven't gotten any decent drops in the last 2 days. I mean, if you went from getting drops to getting no drops, RNG is just RNG. Right?
Oh, you're done.
Go on.
Death. Oh, Bruce. That was nobleman's work.
Thanks to
Just RNG being RNG. The Legion farm in maps is, like, really interesting because, like, you get a lot of cool stuff and you get a lot of splinters and stuff. So it's like, it's just a lot of small trades that are going to add up too. So, like, well, you think you're not getting anything, you're still getting emblems and, like, random chaos and all kinds of small things that you're just going to have to trade off to, like, make the good drop. Thank you. You're very welcome. If you have more questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Now this domain is its own. I got it, but it was under order. Why is it doing this to it?
That was probably the wrong one. Really suck at knowing the Syndicate pros and cons and where to put them. It doesn't matter where you put them anymore. The only one that you care about is Gravicius and putting him in transportation. Otherwise, you just go as fast as you can. You don't care. And you're doing bestiary because you're just looking for frogs. Like, we haven't gotten any frogs, but we've gotten a lot of beast boss, which has been really cool. You're just opening up and closing white castle runes. And you're killing beasts if you see them and they're on the way. You're hoping for beast boss and frogs. Frogs, spiders, and beast bosses. Fortress sucks. Why does Fortress suck? Are frogs specific towards the craft you're farming? Frogs just sell really well. Absolutely useless this league. Yeah, unfortunate. You don't like Fortress and you play Spark, but isn't Fortress like the barrel and go map?
You don't. Good. Now listen. If you think you will have to cut, I choose. I am well equipped.
Somehow, trusting this rifle
I need to run something outside of back to basics. See, I really like that Fortress. I like that barrel and go strat with back to basics a lot. It's really simple, really easy, really down to earth. It's always the right option than the Syndicate. I have been told that if they are 1-star mobs, it is the right option. If they are 2-star mobs, you can do the left option. Or if it's 3-star mobs, you should do the left option. So I just write, if it says 1-star, I just write it, click them on the right. If they're more than 1-star, I click them on the left. You don't like the barrels? I actually like the barrel strat a lot, weirdly enough.
Death. Must be nice having a. You should have given. You say prison cell. I hear holiday.
Make sure to get rid of rivalries or allies. Why is that? Five curations, plenty to sustain. Nice. Don't get rid of them. The Scarab makes it so that like 14 people help each other at a time, so.
If anyone asks where you got that.
You never want to get rid of those. Yeah, it's like, you know, a clown car, right? When you go to the circus and like 14 clowns hop out of a car and you wonder where they're coming from. Reddit was mad there's too many scarabs. I saw, dude. Reddit, literally if you sneeze the wrong way, somebody on Reddit has like a fucking aneurysm. Reddit's bad, they're just Reddit. The crazy part is Reddit doesn't even make up that big of a majority of the player base, right? Like Reddit is like an insanely small amount of the player base. And the crazy part is they think they're the player base. Like they think they're the mass and the majority. I had somebody the other day in here arguing that like games live and die by how many people watch them live and how well they do in the Twitch directory. And I was like, I was baffled by that take. And I was like, that's not true at all. And they were like, games literally don't do well if they don't have viewers in Twitch. And I was just like, no. So there's a lot of wild takes out there. Things gonna follow. I really want to do this farm on my BB explode guy instead. But I know that's dumb. Factually untrue. Yep. We had that conversation the last time I streamed. I was horrified when that was a conversation. Streams can make games great though. Like look at the game with the dudes, the little sus guys Among Us, right? Like sometimes a streamer can save a game with a big enough community. That's factual. But like, is a game dead if it doesn't do well on Twitch? No, it's not true at all. Among Us, you little sussy baka.
Look around you. This is the end of your journey, exile. The fight. You cannot win.
Like single player games, RTS for example. You know what's not good to stream? Black Desert Online. You know what's boring as hell to watch? Black Desert Online. You know what's also a really good game that's boring as hell to watch? Lost Ark. You know what's a really good game that's boring as hell to watch? World of Warcraft. There seems to be a running trend here. This farm is also good for experience. Yeah, it's been insane. Is it actually that bad? Which part? Which game? New World? New World's also another good example of a game that's super fun, but shit to watch. I love Black Desert Online. I could watch it for hours. I could play it for hours. It's like it literally competes with this game of like being like one of my favorite games of all time.
Let's just do it.
Assumption that Twitch is so powerful it dictates whether the game or not. Yeah, that's literally the conversation this guy was trying to have, and I was just like, that's factually wrong. I don't want to try New World again. Cloudy killed his streaming career with New World. It's true. I've killed my streaming career 3 times. I can tell you every single time that I've swapped games and to what game I played and how it killed my streaming career, and I've had to rebuild it from the ground up. Swapping to Lost Ark, swapping to Black Desert Online, swapping to World of Warcraft, swapping to anything non-horror related, and swapping to anything non-DVD related or Magic the Gathering related killed my stream multiple times. I went from hundreds of viewers multiple times to 0. Multiple times. Yep, you just can't do it. And if you do it, it's got to be so gentle and so precise that like, I would love, ideally, my goal is to create content for games. Not one type of game, but games. And I would like to branch out what I play. There are 2 types of streamers. The kind that sit in one directory and only one directory, and the kind that branch out. Yeah, variety gamers and single stream. The goal is to eventually go to variety. But like do like 60-40 split, like 60% PoE or 70% PoE and then the rest variety. That would be the goal. And that's like why you have to like walk the line of how you're going to do it. to build your community in variety games. It's not very easy to do. It's very delicate. This game is made for you, Andes. It's very hard to do variety, too, because, like, if I turn on... Have a good night, Ben. If I missed any of your statements, I'm sorry. I saw a lot of them. My bad. It's hard to do variety, because if I turn on Five Nights at Freddy's, for example, or Poppy's Playtime, or... Dead by Daylight or Path of Exile, whatever game I turn on, the viewers of variety who like those games and only those games will only watch those games. So like I have to, like, to get just say MB3 to come back, I'd have to be on Poppy Playtime. If I wasn't on Poppy Playtime, I wouldn't see them. I have an old friend of mine who he'll only come around when I do horror games. A lot of people in and out of the games. But yeah, the goal is to develop core viewers that will watch you for you, that like just enjoy the content you produce. But the problem with that a lot of the times is you build these weird parasocial relationships and people think they're like your friend or your homie, and they get like really mad when they're like, oh, I'm just a viewer, and you're like, bro, I don't even know you. I don't even know what you look like. And they get like real mad. Or you get I was having this conversation the other day. There was a new person who like came by the stream through a raid. So somebody came through a raid and they messaged me and they say, hey, look, like your content's really good, you're really funny, but like I don't watch streamers with more than 50 viewers, so like thank you but no thank you. And I was just like, instead of telling the person to go fuck themselves, which is like your initial, like, that's the stupidest shit that I've ever heard, I was like, hey, you know, why? Like, what's the reasoning? Like, what changes when they go to the 51st or 52nd viewer? And they literally said it's like about the like interaction of the streamer to the community in the chat. And there's a lot of people. There is a lot, and I've been doing this a long time. There is a lot of viewers. I'm sure there's one or two in here right now that will go into a directory and scroll to the bottom of the directory or midway through the directory and find a viewer or find a streamer with a certain amount of viewers because they want to be able to have a conversation and they want to be able to be noticed and they don't want the interaction taken away from them. Yeah, it's a real thing. It's weird. It is a little weird, but it's a thing, and it's a really common thing. Notice me? What's up, Bubs? I saw your message earlier, and my brain read it, and it just kind of like went through the motions. Majority were 10-year-olds kicking and streaming. Not all about me. That's fine. It's like playing Roblox. I actually like play a lot of Roblox with my son, and I love Roblox. I think Roblox is fun. I also play a lot of Minecraft with my son, and I think Minecraft is great. But I don't think I can ever. Oh, I've never seen this before. I don't think I can ever like stream Roblox or like stream Minecraft simply due to the fact that like the audience type that would come in would be like real weird, right? You can get Veiled Scarabs? What are you talking from where? Are not your friends. They act and pretend to be, but it's really all about themselves. I have learned over the years that it is a safer line to just like be like, you know, like you just like talk to people, right? Like occasionally, like I'll play some games with some people. Like I've hung out with like MB3 and Awoken in Reality and some people like off stream, but I don't do it as often because people get weird. Very weird. Also, like, this is like my job, right? Like, I have to make sure that I don't scare you guys off and somehow convince you guys to like keep giving me dollars. I like dollars. Please, can I have your dollars? I would like $1, please. Unless your kids are now the commodity. I don't put my son on social media at all. I don't share pictures of him on social media. I don't show you guys him. I don't show him the stream. Like, I don't do any of that. Because I like value my time with my kid a lot. And yeah, fuck you guys. You're waiting ever since? Is there anything I want unveiled on this thing? Yeah, I don't put anything to do. Like, you guys know his name is Dean. That's as far as you get. Thanks for the $1. I appreciate that. See, chat, it works. Just gotta ask for $1. But why, bro? Why to which part?
Warm nights.
Like the least possible creepy sounding way? Yeah, it's fun to like share things about your like experience, you know, but like I'm not gonna be like, oh my god. Oh, I just like took a screen. Here's a picture of my child. Oh, look, there's a picture of my see? You know what I mean? I don't know. I like having a private personal life. Occasionally I'll like share things and talk about things because sometimes like everybody needs a little bit of help, right? Flipped in ship? Thanks, man. I knew I can count on you. Dang, dude. Oh, it's true. It's true. You hear a lot of stories. You see the stories that are like, my kid called me and claimed they were in jail and they needed money for bail, and they're not really in jail and they don't need money for bail, and it's just like an AI voice recording of like the kid. It's scary. It's scary, man. It really is. Scary world. Public executions? Oh my god. It's crazy to me that people fall for that. It's really there's a really good movie that just came with I know this is gonna sound nuts. There's a really good movie that just came out with Jason Statham. I think it's called The Beekeepers, and it's literally all about how like the scam centers like convince old people to give them all their like life savings. And yeah, it's a Hollywood movie, but it's like based off of how it really is, and it's really interesting to see like even Hollywood's take on it. And I'll even tell a story. My dad, very recently, my dad's older, my dad's like retired, multiple heart attacks, the works, right? My dad the other day gets a call, and it's what is the state insurance? Medicaid, Medicare? What is the one for old people? Help me out here. I can never remember. I'm like an idiot. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yo, thanks for the 5 gifted. Holy shit. Medicare. Yeah, that one. Yeah, Medicare. Yeah. Okay. I know. I always mix up the two all the time. Guys, if you got a sub, don't forget to say thank you. Well, my dad the other day got a call, and he comes downstairs, and it's on mute. And he comes downstairs, and he's like, "Hey, Art." And I was like, "What's up?" Because my name's Art. Like, "Hi, I'm Arthur. Nice to meet you." XDD. And Medicaid is low income insurance. Anybody cool? Okay, I always mix up the two, Nil. Medicare is retired. Okay. So yeah, my dad comes downstairs, and you know, I'm hanging out at my parents' place, and I'm laughing. He comes downstairs, and he goes, "Hey, can you give me some info on like scam callers?" And I was like, "Why? What do you need?" And he goes, "There's a guy on the phone from overseas. It's obviously a scam call. He's got my information. He knows where my address, my phone number. He knows I have Medicare, the whole 9 yards." He's like, "What do I do?" And I was like, "Your two options are one, hang up, or two, let me talk to them." And the guy, you know, my dad was just like, "Oh, snaps. What are you going to say to him?" And I was just like, "Watch." And I was like, I put the guy in speaker. I was like, "Hey, you know, I'm so-and-so's son. My dad's a little bit older. He's looking for some information. He told me he needs some help. He can't really read what's going on because he needs, you know, a magnifying glass. He's at my house. You know, what are you guys looking for? I'll more than happy to help." And you can obviously like hear the guy like get excited and jittery. And he's like, "Oh, I'm calling from Medicare. We're like looking for his Medicare information. We just need to confirm that Mr. So-and-so is Mr. So-and-so. And if you could just like read his Medicare card number off to us, we can confirm your identity." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I can do that for you. Just give me a couple minutes to get the card for you." And he's like, "Oh, great." And I was like, "Is there anything else you need?" And he was like, "No, that should be good enough." And then we can like start the process and talk about the bill that he has. And I was like, "Oh, okay. I was like, "Bill?" He was like, "Yeah, you know, you have some outstanding bill." And he came up with some like astronomical number. And he said, "Don't worry, we're Medicare. We'll take care of it. You know, our job is to like remove the bill." And my dad's looking at me like I'm crazy. I was like, "Oh, okay. How do we cover the bill? Do we pay for it?" And he's like, "No, sir. You know, we'll, you know, just work with me. Let me confirm your identity first, and we'll take next steps." And I was like, "Oh, great." I was like, "Sweet. So you don't want this Apple gift card or Steam gift card I have then, since we're just gonna have you pay for it, right?" And the minute that sentence, like halfway through, came out of my mouth, he snap hung up. Well, yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I know. And my dad was just like very baffled that like they had his information and they had all this stuff on him. And I was like, "Dad, like, this is like what data sellers do. Like, this is the world we live in. They sell your stuff." And he was like, "I'm very grateful that I'm tech savvy, because if I wasn't tech savvy, I would immediately know like this was a scam." And I was just like, "Yes." So I showed my dad like there's like deletion services. And if you guys have never used them, they're like really cool. But you can actually pay people to like find your information on the internet and remove it all. And they file all like the requests, and they submit everything for you, and they delete all of your information. And me and my family paid for it, and we got like the family plan, and they do me and my dad and my mom. And whenever my data is sold now, like I get alerts on it, and it's crazy how many people out there have your information, because, you know, social media would never sell your information out there ever, right? Email scams are awful these days. It's all awful. It's all terrible. I don't remember how we got on this conversation and how it derailed into this, but hello. Is it done?
Even an so be it. But if word of our deal makes it to other,
if you want, Emmy, just hold on. I got you. Just DM me. It's all scams too. My kid will like watch we'll like scroll videos and stuff, like kid videos, and there'll be like Roblox videos and like YouTube videos on Roblox and stuff. And it'll always be like, "Click the link in my bio to get free Roblox." And my kid will be like, "Dad, do we click that?" I'm like, "Dean, that's a scam." And he's like, "What does that mean?" And I had to like teach him what a scam was. Oops, that's not the real Google website. I forgot where we're going. Oh, I want to see this Transcendence build. Oh, look, chat. Armor stacker. Wait, you have 2 original sins? Has original sin and +4 boots. You believe it? And discipline determination. +4 boots, chat. Since I never get spam mail and not talk about, oh yeah, dude, you're doing something completely right. If you don't get any of that, I'm jealous.
Blessings.
Super jealous. Why chieftain? Isn't it so that you can get 90 res really easy? It's above my pay grade. It's really good gear. He withdrew 1K from the bank. He was headed to pay. Get a certified check and they hung up. Smart man. The IRS. Yeah, that's another one.
My ancestors. It is the card we wait to give leadership.
You'll get
to the
spammed for life?
What if?
You say prison
Sounds
cell.
terrible. You have 88 with your Scion? But 88's not 90. But that's 2% more. Come on, Sean. 2% is 2%. But 2%. You don't want to give me an extra 2%? Come on, man. 2%. That's less damage taken. Your love? 90's gonna cost you at least 2 mirrors. That's the beauty of Armor Stacker though, right? You just sink money into it infinitely. You love crossplays? It's fun. I'm really confused. Where's the rest of the things?
Salam.
I did do this. Okay, I'm even more confused. Just give me the 2. I'll tell everybody you have 90 all res. Some XDD business going on there. Oh my god.
Rot in that cave.
You remind me why I left.
Better a deal than having to kill you, old man. Thanks.
2 safe houses, crazy. Next league start, you're gonna do Frostblades? Do it. Fun skill. I like it a lot. Easily one of my favorites. I wish I had non-magic find gear on my BV guys so I can play the BV guy to do this stuff, which actually was what I might do.
Beasts belong behind bars.
Your first is Molten Strike.
Thanks.
How am I? I'm doing really well. Should be some pretty easy swaps to the V to make it. Oh, very easy. I just don't want to do it tonight. It's just like, I don't have a wife. I am single. I am just a parent. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the changes tonight. I want to make like real boots and stuff for it. Real boots, real ring. Everything is okay. Life is good, man. Kid is healthy and happy. I'm healthy, I think. I went bike riding before the stream today. Spent like an hour bike riding. It was great.
Not while I'm captaining the place. Oh boy.
Ackermans. Don't worry, I got your email. I just emailed you. Don't tell anybody. Shh. Yo, what up, Mr. Wells? Email? What the? Yeah, I got his email, bro. Just now, XDD. Like saying you've had a payphone in 2024. I was talking about the delete me service that I use for removing my personal information off the internet, and he asked me about it, so I gave him a referral link.
I just can't breathe. Did you set out to become a monster?
Another betrayal job is in progress. What the hell? Oh, there's Corel there. I didn't even see him.
You are
Not as dumb as you seem.
Purge all your Discord messages again. Dude, there was a streamer I was watching today, and they showed their Discord, and they had like 800 messages, and I was like, how do you live like that? Make an animated simp emote? I would love to have the time to pay you to redo and make updated information and emotes, since Vakaya decided to literally keep fucking off.
My heart wasn't it?
You are after the crown. Knew you were weak. Bloody knew it.
What if?
He had
and bear with me,
like
it
800
shows
notifications. It was insane.
Yes,
He
I
had like hundreds of unread messages and stuff. It was wild. This is a PoE guy. I'm hoping he comes out of lurk and was just like, hey, are you talking about me? So I could break his balls publicly.
Thanks.
Oh my god, dude, he loves the hell out of it. Living a best life thing. Bro, I talk to her every so often and she's always like, oh my god, I'm so broke, life sucks, I don't know what to do, my rent, my mortgage, or I think she owns her house, my mortgage, my this, my that. And I'm like V, every so often I'll have money, like extra money, and like, you know, like I just paid $3,000 for like some IRL stuff, and like my car, the state of Virginia charges you taxes on the car. I just got that in the mail. They want $300. I'm like, oh my god, like I'm like freaking the fuck out. I just paid $3,000 for something IRL, and now my car is like another $300. So I obviously like am in no position to buy emotes right now, right? But like 2 months ago, I had some extra cash, and I messaged her, and I'm like, V, I need updated stuff. There's some ideas that I have. You're always telling me you're hurting for money. I have extra cash right now. Do you want to do some emotes? And she'll be like, I don't know. I'm just like, V, just say no. And she's like, okay, no. And I was like, I guess, there you go. Like, that wasn't so hard, was it? And she's like, yeah, you know, I started a new job, and like, I'm like, sure, whatever. You got me. Not a problem. Oh no. So But one day, I would like to. I want to update like the sub badges. I want to get, you know, the people like you that have been around forever, like an actual real sub badge. I know personally it's so hard to sit down to do commissions after getting. I believe it. I definitely believe it. I understand it. That's why I don't like break your balls about it, right? Like, I get it, man. You know, like I'm gonna stream now for like another hour. It's gonna be like, you know, I've been up since 6:30. I just worked. I gotta go record a YouTube video. By the time I record a YouTube video, get all that done. Founders match for life. I know, but you know, I still like to like, you know. Also, like, I kind of want you to like. Eventually, I want to like get you an emote because you're like the highest bit person in the world, right? You should have something cool that's like unique. You know? I don't know. Look, man, I appreciate you, bro. Hype? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Seeking information, I actually got into talks with my friend to get some custom chibi art designers. That's pretty cool. There was a streamer I was watching last night. I don't know if Spider's still here, but there was a streamer I was watching last night and they were talking about their commissions and like they had really good artwork and I was like, I could see this being a thing. And then they were like, I have 18 commissions. I haven't worked on it since 6 months. And I was just like, oh, never mind. Oh, I see. Never mind. Work out and then draw anime asses until I fall asleep. I love it. Anime asses. It's so good. You should, if you ever get around to it again, you should definitely stream doing more artwork. I used to like, he used to stream chat. He used to do the streams and they would be like the 60-second challenges. And he would do all of his artwork in like 60 seconds. Those are really fun to watch. Multiple drawings from her. That's really cool. It's always fun to find like somebody who's like really good at their art. Seawills did the, Muxiel did the easy peasy lemon squeezy emote that we have. He's done a handful of emotes for the community. Yeah, I love that one. God, fuck, you actually hit the scare alert. How? It's so rare.
Leaderboard from time to
It's so rare. You actually hit it. I saw it come through and I was like, I can't wait for him to get trolled. I saw it come through and the alert didn't go off. And I was like, he's going to get trolled so hard. And you actually like 1 in 100 the scare alert. Ridiculous. 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 That, I think that's easily the best emote ever. Bro, my headset? Oh my God. It wasn't even that loud. It's so low nowadays, though. It used to be a lot louder. It used to be like 80% louder to make sure it like scared the shit out of people. I'm now deaf. There's no shot. Thanks. At least I'm doing my part. Yeah, I'm looking right now and you literally 1 in 100. I'm literally looking at it right now and you literally 1 in 100. That's actually crazy. There's no volume control for that. There is volume control for that. I could show you there's volume control for that. I could show you. Look. It's literally on 2% volume. Oh, you were watching. Oh, I can't read. I can't read. No volume control for your eyes? Did you never play that game when you were a kid? You know, where like your friends would be like, oh my God, you should play this really cool maze game. There's this really cool maze game. And you're like, oh my God, a maze game? And you don't know any better because you're like a dipshit, right? And they're like, yeah, bro, you move your mouse, right? And you're like, oh, okay. And you move your mouse through the maze levels, and then like you get to like level 4, you think you're safe, and then out of nowhere, Linda Blair shows up. Or you're like watching that like clip of the car drive off into the sunset, and your boy's like, oh my God, this is such a cool clip. And you're like, I don't get it. The car's driving off, and he's like, just keep watching. And you watch this car go into like the sunset, and the next thing you know, you're like shitting yourself.
If anyone asks where you got such wondrous gifts, well,
Salah.
The circle of life and death
Yeah, man.
of some beasts.
You just have to suspect when 666 bits come through that you're either gonna 1 in 100 and scare the shit out of the streamer, or you're going to get rickrolled. Like imagine he did it again, XD. You give shit face it. Oh, it's pretty cool. Don't actually do it again, but you know what I mean. Like I was just like using it as an example to like troll people. The car drive. I thought about it. I know you did. That's why I told you not to do. I know that thought crossed your mind, and I was like, let me stop him ahead of time. Hi, hello. Is it this one? Is it this one I didn't do? It's this one I didn't do.
Among everyone, I'm not a cruel choice.
You sell out in G Fuel again soon? I actually have been selling out every day recently. Except tonight. I couldn't have some G Fuel tonight. But I mean you can set exclamation point G Fuel right now and save yourself, you know, on checkout 20%. They actually just released a protein powder G Fuel. It's like G Fuel mixed with protein powder. I thought that was really interesting. I'm in.
My family, please, no.
I would die of cardiac arrest. I mean, you don't want to do that. Time for bed. Have a wonderful evening. It was good to see you, buddy. See you all weekend, bro. Have a good stream this weekend too. Slam dead, baby.
What a meaningless place. But your souls, yours will serve. Do you think this will end any differently?
I wouldn't be here if I didn't.
Where you are going,
Bro, she takes so long. Bro, I have a lot of projectiles. That's kind of crazy.
without you, Giannis, the Syndicate would never have
Makes this Katarina number 5. I think. 1 body armor, 3 flasks. Yeah, this is number 5.
Much hinges on this.
Believe yourself to be purer than the others, better than them. But death is the great equalizer.
My cause fuels me.
My cause fuels me. Shut up, lady.
But the needs of the cause outweigh all. I take no pleasure in this.
Boop. All right, orb me.
Still join us.
Then shut up.
Where's my orb, you bitch? Bro, please. I haven't even gotten a helmet either. That's the crazy part. Something really bad? Am I getting RNG'd? Next one? Next one, next one, next one, next one. I'm gonna do a video on this and people are like, how many orbs did you get? Me like, XDD, none. And somebody's gonna be like, you're telling me to do this strategy and you've gotten none? I'm gonna be like, yeah, it's fun as hell. To be honest, in all seriousness, like,
Hello.
this is such a chill farm. Like, it's obviously like not the best farm, right? But like, it's so chill.
Be careful.
How much data would you like to record? What do you mean? Depends on what you mean by how much data. I don't know what all the tier 1 uniques are. I'll do it. I'll write it down for you, though. I don't mind. You just have to set me up with, like, I guess a filter of, like, what tier 1 uniques were. If I make a video, am I cocking myself for 3.25? No. No, for 2 reasons. 1, most people aren't strong enough to do rogue exiles that early. 2, most people don't have the resources that you would have to do it that early. 3, most people aren't as fast as you are early. And 4, they're not gonna listen to you. Even if I did the video now, like if I did all the data and stuff for you, say in 2 weeks, right? Like you're talking about a video now that just comes out that people forget about in a month and a half. Is it up to date? Nope, you'll have to update it yourself. I have not had the opportunity to be able to play that build again. Mostly because I went with Hex Blast this league instead of Ice Traps. But it wouldn't be very hard for you to update it. Or it shouldn't be very hard for you to update it. It's like pretty straightforward. Like nothing really changes in that build. Yeah, even if we did a video reality and recorded a bunch of data, the only person that might benefit from it would be Shoto. Maybe. Nobody else would care enough. I have to pee, like, really bad. I've been holding it for like 3 hours. Ugh. Oh god, that's so funny. Oh god. I guess there's a bunch of TikToks going around right now where they're talking about the Mike Tyson fight. You guys know about the Mike Tyson fight? And how that I can't even, I'm thinking of this stupid TikTok. I can't even formulate a statement. How people actually are like convinced that like Mike Tyson's gonna like not kick the shit out of the guy he's boxing. Ah, funny. Ah, Chaos Orbs. Beautiful. And how? And how what? Wait, what? Help, my train of thought's gone.
I just can't bring myself.
The weak deserve death. I've seen. I wonder if they'll even
Jake
remember
Paul.
them.
Yes. Tyson fight.
Ancestors.
There's a lot of people with very delusional takes on that fight.
I
I need to learn which crab is which crab. You ready to finish the sentence? Oh, okay.
Please, not death's
This.
are brutal. You remind
This. Where's the exit? Dude, there's so many beasts, man. So many, like, random ass ones. Excuse me. Made me want to facing any of that Tyson character. The one TikTok I was just watching was just like, do people remember the one time that Tyson got in the ring and decided that for brunch he was going to just bite somebody's entire ear off? Like, do you want to get into a ring with a guy who would just willingly at any point decide that you're breakfast? Like, dude, I was listening to this shit, I was dying.
Gruesome. Time to see how the pulp is. If you feel.
no.
Where is the last thing? Do you have a guide on this? Basically doing Betrayal plus Beyond and praying. I will in hours after I record it. What do you pray? Like, what do you mean? Like, you're like doing this and praying? Like elaborate.
My team here, I call.
I don't.
Praying for Katarina to drop the orb of money. Oh, so you're doing exactly what I'm doing. How many Katarinas do you get an hour? Are you doing like 1 minute maps too? I forgot this was a safe house. I was just like actively hit things. Full clears with Fulton Strike like a noob? What do you mean full clears? I mean, you're playing Molten Strike, I'm playing Frostblades. Like, the same thing, almost, kind of, maybe. I might just move faster than you. You're full clearing Jungle Valley? Oh, no, don't do that.
You will have to cut the words from my mouth.
Your farming Garicius is better than Katarina. I don't know how to put Garicius in transportation and keep him there, so I don't know how to tell people how to do that. I don't know how to do that. Oh my god, I just got like 18 fucking messages. What the shit was that?
I'll talk. Your soul.
Hey,
Gruesome. That was vivid.
My friend went to go get Taco Bell and she just texted me and told me she almost got T-boned going for fucking Taco Bell.
I really do.
your methods of brutal?
It's terrifying. If you're wanting to do your Vistas farm, what do you mean? Where is the boss room? Is it up there? You need to have them at rank 3, and then only other person type transportation. From there, it becomes building trusted relationships with others, making sure you never remove their rivals, making sure you never complete the mastermind safe house. You'll need to do other safe houses. Either it's fine, keep them at max stations, but you never go into them. Basically, the idea is you only do transportation with 2 people. That sounds terrible. Never complete the mastermind? Really? It's easy? The mastermind resets the board, right? Is that what it is? You don't want that. That's if you're doing it as Gravicius, right? There's no shot just doing straight Gravicius is like ever the play, right? As like the only source of what you're doing.
To the death to protect her cubs. I must fall.
It'll go back into transportation. Okay, that makes sense.
Rising to your attention.
It is because you're doing it for full stacks of cards. Yeah, but how often are you getting like good cards? Realistically. You're trading out Veiled Orbs for full stack of div cards, aka your 10x div range / mage bloods. Yeah, but like how often are you actually getting those? Like realistically. The more you kick him out and do it and don't reset the board, the better the rewards get. Is there data on this anywhere?
Guffs, do you want to...
Keep your word or lose your head.
See the video? Yeah, if you don't mind. Is that a frog? It is a frog.
I'll spend every moment done. Look, the question now is whether or not
Red Vials is online now, sir. It's past your bedtime. Go to bed. Red, please.
Completely disrespectful.
You get my pride.
How about a rematch, eh?
I was tipped off about this by somebody in the local 911 our community, but everything he says is
Syndicate farming strategy.
oh, this guy. Oh yeah, dude. If he says it works like this, it works like this. Yeah, if he says it works like that, yeah. He's yeah. I'll have to watch his video. Maybe try that shit out. Fuck it, this one. Yeah, he's got really good information. I've copied a lot of what he's done in the past. Really good information.
This'll make the bad thoughts go.
You didn't even need to do the full section. You're just collecting your loot and leaving.
There is no decay. Death is a natural.
Now that we're gonna damage some more. Nice.
Well acquainted.
Death.
I am well acquainted. A savage.
That's awesome. Keep it up. Everything is better than hoping for a Veiled Chaos Orb. I'll tell you, I've done a lot of weird, interesting strategies, right? I've done a lot of weird, interesting strategies. This one with Beast Combine is so chill, dude. Like, there have definitely been days recently where like PoE feels like a chore, and doing this tonight has been so relaxing and so easy. It's been wonderful. Them shadow nerfing Veiled Orb again? What do you mean again? Thanks for the follow, by the way.
Thanks to
Are we supposed to grab safe house, lowering the drop rates? I thought didn't they just raise the drop rates again?
it's the Forbidden Vault.
The only thing I don't like about this farm is how long it takes to do the Katarina encounter. People have done it 20 plus times, not seen one. This is number 6 for me. Best chill strats, Harvey slot machine.
I too am resourceful. Witness.
I like the Harvey slot machine a lot too.
My family, please, no.
There's nothing that we both slain will do.
But yeah, this whole RP, waiting for her to open the door, all this shit,
No more games.
forever. The information gathering scarab. I have that one on. I mean, it's literally free to use it. 40% of the time. Well, the data from reliable sources and of people doing it say it's a 30% chance for the orb to drop.
Hundreds of dead, rotting souls.
I was just gonna DM you and tell you that we have an hour.
But your souls, yours will.
The pros of the strategy, you only need to sell one item versus bulk selling. If you get the orb. If you don't get the orb and you run dry, it feels really bad. But I'm assuming you can get the orb back to back, right? Like,
But the needs of the cause outweigh the ways. I take
you did more than 30. I only got 3. I have been informed by extremely reliable sources that it is a 30% chance for the orb to drop. You set your alarm.
You're no immortal. You're a thief. Nothing
You just
more.
dropped it completely, but that's RNG being RNG. So like, I guess I'm built different, right? Like, having bad streaks of RNG doesn't bother me. Like, I can mindlessly farm something for days on end, right? and like not have it affect my mental, and I could just like I'm really good at like brain off, go kill thing, right? Like just go keep farming the monster. Just don't even think about what you're doing. So like me doing this, like it's been 3 hours of doing this, and I'm doing it slow. I'm talking to chat. I'm not paying attention. I'm kind of zoned out, right? This is my like 6th Katarina. It's pretty chill. I don't know. Tell you, it's been the fastest PoE stream in a while. I love this game, and this game always deletes time like it's its job. And today it like deleted time. You have to? I saw the corrupted one. Betrayal's meh. I've never done the Betrayal grind before, so maybe, you know, you briefly had 3 due to some degenerate gambling. How did you have 3? What did degenerate gambling did you do? The only thing I hate is how long this takes.
I can bring them back. Still join us. I can bring your entire order back. Just give me
Nope, flask again. One to 7. It's crazy. I did that the other day. I had an apothecary. I had exactly 1 card. Exactly 1. And I turned 1 into 10. Two in a row, you'd bet? Well, it's definitely not going to be tonight because I definitely want to go record and, you know. And relax a little bit. $40 Dawnbreakers this morning. You're sick. And you know it too. Want to see the best one? Or was it the one in the double crop with the chaos and the other one? Yep. You got 2 of them. 3 of them. Insane. Betrayal wasn't bad, but when I got the tier 6, it became way tedious because I was watching Revenant's ones and just boss rushing, so it was getting in the way. I just dropped it. That makes sense.
You could end my life. The Foundation's a shank.
Whoa! Did you know that you could do that? They're 2 mirrors each. That's crazy. This reminds me of some old Zana tech. Do you guys remember when Zana was a thing? And you guys would get a map in a map? Does anybody but me remember that? Please tell me somebody else remembers that. I'm not old.
My own? Rip your spine!
Who is Zana? Zana used to be what Kirak is now. And she would give you maps. And she would show up inside of your map. And you would find Zana inside of your map. And she would give you a Kirak mission or a Zana mission inside of your map. And she would just do this where she would open a map inside of your map. One of the original masters. Yep. It was very fun. Yep. And then she decided that she's had enough of our bullshit. And she bailed.
Another mountain. How uncivilized. If you think Bruce, Bruce, that was fitting. Please put.
Remember Citadels too? Citadels? Refresh my memory on this. Citadels don't sound too familiar to me. Eric Frosthelion. That's Ferric Tiger Alpha. We want those. Did I just delete the good tiger? Am I dumb? I think I accidentally just deleted the good tiger. I think I did. I really wish there was a fucking easier way to do this. Thanks for the follow. What's up, man? That's guys' helmets. Okay. Sitting on 340 plus DOD and a mage blade getting ready to put together for bleed bow. Bleed bow's on my list of shit that I thought about trying this league too. Manually hide decorations from NPCs. That was terrible. Tedious at the watchstones. You guys remember doing the leapfrog strategy? Wanting to like cry yourself to sleep at night over how miserable it was to do leapfrog. Wild Brambleback. Oh, those are good. We're keeping those. What the hell is this? Ferric? Oh, no, that guy's trash. The Black Morrigan. Wretch. Unique boots. Sagawine Vulture. Fully linked 6-second rare. Sagawine Roa. Jack of all trades can do everything on a super tank. Plus I've done alright. Hey, if it suits what you want to do, let me not be the one to tell you what to do. Let me know how it works for you. Self-curse days. I remember those days. Not deleting all of the Yellow Beast. I definitely want some Yellow Beast. Said, oh god. Hopefully your experience is different than mine. Swear I'm strong? Don't do it. If you need me to time you out for a day so you don't do it, I'll do it. Not because I want to time you out, but because I know you know that I know that you know. With bleed mode? Eh. Cobra. Looks interesting. That's why I'm going to try it. Like I said, I hope you have a good experience with it. Let me know. If I don't like it, I'll just sell the gear and hop onto another build. Smart man. There's a YouTuber that I can really recommend that does a lot of bleed bow. He didn't expand on it this league though. Simply due to the fact that he just like had IRL obligations come up. A guy by the name of JTX on YouTube, JAYTX, and his Discord's really active. And if I were to ever do bleed bow again, ever, after some of the experiences that I've had, I would go to him. That would be my top tier recommendation. Without a doubt. Guy's 10 out of 10, insanely smart, very willing to openly discuss ideas. Any build on Pathfinder? I mean, you can just like click Pathfinder and then click any skill you want, right? The hell is this thing? Fenimal Scrabbler. Love to hear your experience of it. I mean, I am not a big fan of talking negatively about a lot of people. It's not my cup of tea. I played it back in Calandra League, and there were some very glaring flaws. But I don't know if that was a me problem. You know, I'll be open-minded and I'll say it might have been like a me problem. Sucked at the game back then. You're so much better now. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Yes, we will 100% just leave it at that. Like I said, I don't like talking negatively about other people, and their builds and stuff. So I will let you make your own assessment on it. But I personally would explore other options in the future, and Jay is definitely like that option I would explore. Gotten way better since then. Thanks, man. I have read your one comment of gentlemen in chat, and I see what you're putting down. I do. I don't really want to delete any more of these right now. Sand spitters? Those are the good ones, right? Shield crabs. Oh, shield crabs are also the good ones. Nice. Sand spitter, and this is the boss. So all the crabs are good? Savage crab? What is a savage crab? Savage crab is bad. To add a mod. Oh, all the crabs are good. Fuck is this thing? They should do beast-like corpses. Yeah, beast needs some love. All right, I have to go soon. I have shit to do. But I definitely want to do one more Katarina. Thanks for shouting out Dez. I like Dez. Dez was my most watched streamer last year. Believe it or not. I know. I know what you were asking, and I was thinking of the way to tiptoe around not talking shit. You know what I mean?
No, not in the dark. Hate Mr. Gruesome. That was that. Please put the knife down.
Talk all the shit. I don't mind. I mind. It's a me thing, right? It's a me thing, right? My you know. I've always been told, you know, I grew up in a if you don't have anything nice to say, just shut the fuck up and don't say it kind of household. So like, it'd be really bad of me to be like, don't play that build, it's bait. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't want to openly be like, oh, that guy shit sucks. Don't play it, it's bait. He's just gonna use you and take advantage of you because he knows you're gonna build it. So he hikes the prices of things up and buys them out with his community. I would never do that. It's mean, cruel, uncalled for. That's what bait is. So yeah, I'd rather like just let, you know, people learn, do their thing. Their spec thing.
Cool winds.
I think it's a courtesy thing. You don't have to respect somebody to not talk shit about them, right? Somebody could have done you dirty and you could still like be courteous enough to like, you know. Do what? I don't know. I don't know what he does. I'm always like in bed when his ass goes live.
Belongs to I'm afraid Ruth.
Go on.
Look, man, I dodged the drama.
I'm going to kill you.
I don't want it, man.
Don't want to die.
Bye bye. You kid.
Oh, I meant to click the other button on that guy. This stream is, oh yeah, no, I get it, yeah. It's just a better environment too, to just like not have the streamer you're watching like openly bash somebody, right? Like even if they're for or against something, right? Like I don't ever want to be like so-and-so's build is doo-doo, right? We don't need that negativity. This community, like not this community as in like you guys, but like the PoE community is really full of so much bullshit, so much drama. Like it's not worth it. Oh Jesus.
Dude, this fucking thing is wet.
Oh, I remember this. I remember this. I remember this. That was him being bad. Yeah, that was him being bad and not knowing how to play it. I definitely remember that. Yep, that was definitely him being bad. Tend to ignore drama as best as I can. Spoil so much tea about others. Yeah, so if you put it together and you play it, just let me know. I'd be really curious to hear about your experience with it. If it matched my own or not. You never got the currency for. Oh, you fucked up. You missed out. That was a good time. Mirror Calandra for a shield? No way. Nah, you met somebody who knew how to make the base, and you made the base yourself, and then you chance scoured it.
If you think
You just had the chance scour it yourself.
I'm a man of limited talents. Next time you see me, I'll be a new man.
I mean, it took me 60,000 chance scours to hit a Wind Ripper. Trust me, I get it. I think I also bought one too. I think that's how I got mine. I think I paid like 300 divs for mine. But like that shield paid for itself like almost overnight. You paid for yours? Yeah, that shield was worth every penny in terms of investment. All quality gems died because of that build. Mark my words.
If you think I'll
All quality gems definitely died. I don't touch it either. That character is put together and put away. We are in the same boat.
Thanks. Bless you. Cool wins. Thanks to you, I've spent.
Oh, I have two. Oh my god. Even with the random weapon on? I have 3 safe houses ready. What the hell?
born leaders. You were born to serve us. You are a...
I suppose I'm not. What do I need?
I must have a my food.
Here's your 50 meters late. Buy the entire build for me. Everybody wants that build. It was good. It was well worth it. The only problem is the build is like nowhere near as good anymore because even though the shield is really good, we lost the alt quality gem. So like, I don't know if the build is like dead per se. God, I'm so beat. However, it's killed all Ubers and all contents is still viable in a way. Is it actually? Do you have the video to who did it? I'm really curious now. I didn't know it was still viable even this league. I'd play the shit out of that build again. I would literally drop everything that I'm doing right now and go put it together. It was a 0 to hero kind of build. Do you remember who did it? Did I get anglers, by the way? In standard. I needed YouTube content and I didn't want to do YouTube content on anglers. So I did this today for YouTube content.
Dare vow this sanctuary. To the death! I'll bring you to your exile. I guarantee I personally run far worse than your darkest imagination.
Does the Veiled Orb count? 0. Guess I roll auras for now. It's funny. Sadly, it is 0. Might have been a mistake. Drop the link to part 1. You can watch at your own risk.
Greetings, Exile.
Thank you, sir. I love how you come like prepared. Keep getting DC, not a good sign. They said that your luck has been too good. Eat shit. When's the boss? Do I have time? 22 minutes, plenty of time to go record. Do the boss and pretend to go to bed.
I feel like jumping in. Death's the only option.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, I'm too.
There's only one.
Your methods of...
What the hell? Yeah, thanks for the 100 bits.
Sleep is for the weak.
It did say pretend. The real question is am I turning the stream back on after I'm done? That's the real question is, do I do my BDO grind on stream? You know, and I'm supposed to pretend to be streaming? You can get up there pretty quick. I love special shield throw though. It's like my favorite skill.
Even the tapestry we weave.
Then again, it could be the way Exile built it. There might be a better way. 20 minutes, I know. I saw. So chat, this is where I get the blue ball, everybody. So I have a Katarina
The picture?
ready to go, but I need a Katarina for a video so I don't make an hour-long video. Yeah. So I'm gonna save the Katarina for a video. You guys are gonna have to check out the video to see if we get the orb or not. For now, friends, though, I am gonna go record a YouTube video, and I'm gonna go slay a dragon, and I am going to, I guess, pretend to go to bed. You stream after the recording? I'll be here. High five, man. If I do stream after the recording, it will not be Path of Exile. It'll be late night shenanigans. If it, what it comes down to is like, before I like go play video games on like my free time, I'm gonna like record a video, edit it, do all the YouTube stuff, set it to YouTube for in the morning, and then after all that, if I'm not dead to the world, I will go play video games. But if I am dead to the world, I'll probably go to bed. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. Probably pretend to go to bed. Just kind of like one of those things if I like want to hop on camera or not again. Maybe. Did you quit PoE? I did. I did. There was one gentleman earlier who said that he said if we ever played Fortnite, he would snap leave forever. So I actually like this streamer. They're a good buddy of mine's like fiance or girlfriend or wife or something. I don't know their actual like thing. And we're gonna go host them. Just finishing work, seeing you online. I'm actually getting off. I gotta go record a video. So friends, so long for Will of Vita's Day. I'll see you all in the next one. Be back tomorrow when I wake up. So I'm gonna get up in the morning, have breakfast, make coffee, take a poop, and then I'll be live. That's the plan. So I'll see you guys soon. Couple hours, I don't know, 12, 15 hours, and then maybe if you're lucky, I'll turn the stream on again tonight. Maybe. I don't know yet. We'll see. Maybe. For now, friends, so long for Will of Vita's Day. Have a good night.